Hello everyone, my name is Lisa and I'm the Viet vegan because I'm Viet and I'm vegan and I'm here to talk about vegan jobs and whether or not my job is vegan. First, I'll start off telling you what I do. I work for a marketing agency in the Toronto area and we do food marketing. I do the same sort of stuff for my that I do for my blog and my YouTube channel, but I do it for other brands. So I make videos, I do photography, I write social media posts, I write blog posts, I write informational posts. The main aspect of my work is I do food photography. And lately I've been doing more and more videos, but mostly we just do photography. And when I first started, I was mostly doing social media and it was for like produce companies, so like farms, produce associations. We do a couple of restaurants, I'll get into that later. But for the most part, it's already kind of vegan parallel stuff. You know, I encourage people to eat more fruits and vegetables and that's already like vegan friendly, but I don't put like a vegan spin to it necessarily. I just like encourage people to eat more vegetables, which is like innately vegan. That is the gist of my job. And at the very beginning, it was like super easy for me to like be 100% vegan at my job. Like I personally am vegan. I don't consume animal products. I don't consume animal byproducts. Whenever I can, I don't buy anything that contributes to the animal industry. But for work, sometimes I have to. And like, it's something that I've kind of struggled with, but I've kind of had to come to accept because if I didn't do it, then somebody else would, because the work just needs to get done. So when I say that, I mean things like the client wants like a chicken recipe with some sort of sauce on it, and that sauce is like the client, but like they're just trying to show different ways of making that food or like preparing that like product. So in that case, it is unfortunate that I have to work with chicken, and I like at the planning level, when I have to plan all the shots, because that's usually me, I have to do it all sort of like I try to make it like vegan as possible, but I also have to make it so that my bias doesn't reflect onto the client, because like at the end of the day, if I do everything that has like a vegan spin to it, my boss would not be happy with that, clients wouldn't be happy with that, and it wouldn't be beneficial to anybody if I got fired. Then it wouldn't be beneficial to me because I would lose a job and I would lose income and I would lose the ability to do YouTube and my blog and stuff like that. You have to like think about those things when you are working, and like at the end of the day, yeah, I have to make money, and yeah, sometimes I have to work with animal products, but in any instance that it would make sense and it's not too far of a leap to make it vegan, I will make it vegan. And my boss is actually really understanding and really like accommodating for that. So there's that aspect of it. And then there's sometimes where we work with restaurants or bakeries that aren't vegan at all. But because of my influence and because of the fact that I'm like a vegan doing the photography, so yeah, I have to technically promote animal products. Because of my influence, they've actually brought on vegan menu items to the restaurant. So they have opened up the market to a vegan community. The restaurant has only X amount of seats. So whenever there are vegans dining, there are vegans taking up that seat, and which means that there are fewer people ordering animal products. So in my mind, I find that is a win. And with my blog, with my YouTube, I'm still doing as much as I can to contribute to the world in a more vegan friendly manner and trying to promote veganism as a lifestyle. I'm also being realistic in the fact that like I need to have a job in order to live and to be able to buy the equipment that I need to do this YouTube channel. It's not very black and white when it comes to finding a job that is vegan. At the end of the day, if you are vegan and you're being a positive advocate and you're informing people about, you know, your food choices and your lifestyle choices and why that impacts the world in a positive and meaningful way, then you're doing a lot. And whether or not your job is vegan, you're still making a difference, right? So like if you work in retail and the brand that you work for happens to sell fur, you can quit that job. But if you were in that store selling other products, pushing other products that are synthetic instead of the fur or the animal products, then like you can make that difference, right? So there's so many different ways that you can make a difference at your job, whether or not it is necessarily a vegan establishment. Obviously the ideal world would be that I work for a vegan company and I work for, or like I run solely this channel on its own, and like that is my vegan advocacy. But realistically, that is not possible. And plus I think I would just get like really burnt out. I don't know. I've contemplated doing this like full time, but I really like my work and I find that I can make a really big impact on the world with the work that I do. So ultimately I think that's like a big factor. Like if you feel like you're contributing to the world with your job and you like it, then stay with it and make it work vegan wise. That's my thoughts on whether or not my job is vegan. Technically, It's not necessarily a vegan job, but I make it as vegan as I can. And that is the best I can do. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know about like your jobs and like how have you made things vegan, or what impact you think you make in the workplace as a vegan. If you work in an office and you are ordering lunch, if you show people how delicious and like filling and nutritious your meals are, that is a huge form of advocacy, because you're just getting people on like a pretty like normal level. Like everyone needs to eat lunch and everyone's like, ooh, that looks delicious. Can I have some of that? Or like, can I have that recipe or whatever? Every little bit helps. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that this video has been helpful to you. And if you guys have any discussion about veganism down below, or if you like, I mean, if you want to criticize me for my job, like I've really thought about like whether or not my job is vegan, and like whether or not I'm okay with the kind of work that I have to do. At the end of the day, if I didn't do this, my boss would hire someone else to do it anyway. So why not have me there and have a vegan influence over things whenever I can? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a delicious day. Bye.